We are talking all things journaling and why an accountability journal, why having something hands-on is super helpful on your fitness journey, and why I think it's something that you should take a look at if you haven't already. Have you ever found yourself just like in the pantry, or handfuls deep in chocolate chips, and you're like, what in the world? You come to your senses and you're like, what in the world? Like, I was just gonna have a couple chocolate chips, and before you know it, you've eaten the whole bag. Or you go to have a scoop of ice cream only to refill the bowl like 3 times, and then you've eaten the whole gallon. Or when it comes to cereal, right? Like, we just find ourselves in these mindless eating habits, or at least I did when I was getting started on my fitness journey. And even sometimes to this day, like, it really took a toll on me, and it really made me think, like, I am not as mindful as I could be when it comes to the foods that I'm eating. And why this matters and why I'm sharing this with you is because if you have a goal in mind, if you're working towards a weight loss goal, if you're working towards a strength goal, and you're paying attention to the foods that you're eating, odds are you probably aren't paying as close attention as you could be. And you're probably not doing all of the things that you say you are, right? Because that was me. I was like, I am eating so healthy, and I am eating all these vegetables, and I am working out every day. And why am I still not seeing progress? Oh, because I'm in the pantry eating 3 handfuls of chocolate chips a night. And so when I got really intentional about paying attention to the things that I was doing and started actually tracking those things, it was really eye-opening for me. And what I found was, even looking at all of those things, it just being mindful, just not even looking at those nutrients, not even paying attention to the numbers specifically, just being mindful of what I was eating made a huge difference in my day. Overwhelming. And so that is where I came up with this accountability journal. It is literally like, if you could have that friend, if you could have that person in your life saying, Meg, what did you eat today? Right? If you could have that coach and have me right beside you, and I'd say, hey, what did you eat today? And you'd say, you would have this accountability, right? Every step of the way with you, for you to be able to fill in what you ate today. Or if I asked you, how much water have you drank today? And you're like, that is what this is here for, to help you track that so that you can physically see, am I doing the things that I said I would do in order to get to that goal that I want to accomplish? So this journal is super helpful because it is literally like having me beside you and saying, hey, what goal do you want to accomplish? Let's work through that together. That is literally what the beginning chapters of this, or pages of this book, is walking you through. Figuring out what goal you want to accomplish, breaking it down into a short and long-term goal, and then not only that, but tracking your progress. So actually looking at your body measurements and saying, where am I right now? And where do I want to be? And how am I going to get there, right? And not only those things though, but how to do other things like progress photos. I know it's a little intimidating to go ahead and break down that barrier and saying like, okay, here I am, take the photo, right? But sometimes we have to take a step back. We have to be really intentional about where we are, realizing where we are, the things that got us to where we are, and how we can move forward from here. And so that is what the progress part of this journal is all about. And then from there, we move into our accountability tracker. So you are tracking things you are grateful for, working on that healthy mindset and positive mindset every single day. You're tracking food. If you bite it, you write it in this journal. Tracking sleep. Did you get your workout in? How many steps have you gotten? Water goals. All of these sorts of things to be able to put together the pieces simply, not overwhelmingly, because we're not tracking calories, we're not tracking macros, we're not aiming for anything specifically yet. We're just seeing where we are and saying, okay, well, at the end of this week, what things do you think you can improve on? That sort of thing, to move yourself in the direction of your goals. And so this is truly, if I could come into your house and be alongside of you, this is the best way that I know how to do that. If you have not already, you can purchase a hard copy of this spiral bound journal, accountability journal, on our website, goalsandgracefitness.com, or you can actually go into your member portal. And as a member of Goals and Grace, you have access to this download for free. So you can print it off on your own and work through being really intentional. This is going to be a really great tool for you to utilize on your healthy journey. So I look forward to working with you with this accountability journal in hand and crushing your goals with grace.